My name's Mark Mendez. I go by MarkTheShark, and I've been playing Siege for about 5 or 6 years since the game came out. The big reason why I decided to go to coaching instead of playing, I just lost the passion that I had years ago, like in terms of playing the game. Like I don't find the same fun that I did just playing casually that I did years ago. Now I have more fun just on the back lines, making more strategy and kind of helping players improve themselves every single day. And it's also something that I've thought about for a long time, and it's something that I think that I can be really good at as well. Being a player and a coach is completely different. My strongest attributes as a coach would probably be that I have so much experience. I can bring a lot of things that the team hasn't seen before and bring that edge to the team. Being a player compared to a coach you're going to be looking at more big picture stuff and compared to a player where you're going to be doing more individual stuff and focus more on your own gameplay rather than the big picture stuff. I think that the NAL right now is probably the most stacked that it's been in a long time. I think this is one of those seasons where anyone can kind of finish out on top, depending on who comes out with the most momentum at the beginning. My first impressions of the team before I joined was that they needed a lot more structure to how they were playing, because there's a lot of younger players on the team, so they don't exactly know how certain things should be done. Being here for them as a coach has been helping them a lot. Out of game, they're new players, they're 18, 19 years old, they just graduated high school, it's their first time away from home. Kind of giving them like a good structure to have outside of the game is also something really good that can help them. Just being there as someone that they can ask for advice as an older person, as 24 years old, and that's considered old in Pro League now. I can help them with a lot of things that they haven't experienced before in life. The new pickups are really great players. Jay is a support player. We picked him up to IGL. He's been doing a great job on that so far. I think he's got a lot of potential and a lot of room for growth. Alec is one of those players that every team in Pro League right now has been keeping an eye on. Coming from Challenger League, he's been a superstar in Challenger League. We're bringing him to the big leagues now. We're going to see what he can do there. In terms of our goals for this season, a lot of it's going to be more big picture stuff. Just constant progression is the biggest thing that we're looking for on the team, so that eventually we can get to the point where we're going to every tournament, every playoff, every invitational. That's the big picture stuff. We also want to make sure that we're consistent with how we're playing. And we keep that throughout the season, because as a young team it's pretty easy to have inconsistencies, especially when you're playing teams that you haven't played before and different play styles that you haven't played before.
To be found. The 10 seconds left means that Beastcoast have to turn their attention elsewhere. And young Alec is doing his finest work. He catches Prawn more as well with the pistol. No! But he takes it with the knife instead. A remarkable escape attempt, but it's not long-lived as Alec punishes him for that. 7-1 the scoreline for the rookie. Coming upon Razor to do some damage as Filthy goes down to Fozo, a grenade in hand. And there's the swing from the Capkin. Anthony connecting on 2 big kills, leaving Prawn in a 1v5. Well, he's inside of a sight, but this is a troubling place to be.
Look at this play. Oh no! Not like this!
Frag grenade as Prod pulls out that diffuser and gets smoked by Fozo. Oh my goodness. Wow. And the Beastcoast take the victory. Return of the King has not been what we expected.
He drops square. Watch you. Yeah! Let's go! Get the fuck out of here!
Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah. Oh, we got the boxer kid now. Let's go, Big Al.
Yo, Alex, last night,
He goes, yo, who's doing the interview?
Alex looked at me last night and goes, I'm acing him the first round. And he got 4.
Alec, I'm gonna be honest. I love your attitude. I love your gameplay. I'm gonna leave this last moment here for you, just like I do everyone else. Tell the viewers out there, because they were popping off in the chat for you. Give them a little something to look forward to next play day when you're back on the main stage.
All right. First of all, shout out to my team. They're extremely hardworking. I love all 5 of them. Mark, I met him like, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. Love that guy. He's a great coach. Shout out to my mom and my nana. They're like my biggest supporters, and they support everything that I do. And I couldn't thank them enough. And shout out to the Beastcoast fans.
Oh, shout out to the Beastcoast fans as well. Alec, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to be on this interview with me. And I can't wait to see you next.